dance at the end if you see what song I put there.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome.
Rabbi,
Yes.
this young lady wants to know if she can take pictures. I need her
What does she
photograph.
wants to know? I'm asking her.
Not during the service. If you want to take some pictures afterward of the sanctuary and stuff, of course, absolutely. But during the service, thank you. Throw some batteries really quick. So now we can really just be focusing on right here, but afterwards, if you want to absolutely. What's your name? Ada, nice to meet you. And you are? Alex. Hi, Alex. I'll take a vote. Hello, Alex and Alexander. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. So I'm going to wait to get some batteries because we're streaming, and so hopefully this is how people will hear us, and then also when comes up to speak as well. Are you sure you all want to be there? Okay. We have power. Okay, thank you. There we are. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Those of you who are streaming in because it's very rainy out there, Shabbat Shalom, welcome. We're happy that you're streaming in with us. Those of you who live in snowy climates, like myself, we come from snowy climates. I know, don't laugh. Rain is a serious thing here in Southern California. So there you go. But I am so glad everybody is here tonight. Thank you all so much. I hope you all got here safely and that we'll all return in safety as well. But most importantly, let's just be present and in this moment. Cantor, please.
We're going to sing this upbeat nigun to build strong, happy energy here. And if you're at home, you better be singing at home too. We're watching you, right? So I'm going to teach this to you. It goes like this. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya 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 da 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 da. Try it one more time. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Put that all together. That's part one. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. One more time. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. This is part two. Ya da 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 da, just do that much. Ya da 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 da, 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 ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. One more time. Ya da 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 da. Put the whole part two together. Ya da 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 da. 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 Let's go back to part one. Ya da 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 da. 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 That's that bouncing part. Yeah, die, 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 die. 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 And we'll end with part one. Yeah, die, 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 die. Yeah, die, 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 die. Yeah, die, 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 die. Yeah, die, 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 die.
How truly wonderful it is for us to be together and enjoy the blessings of Shabbat and to sing together. And as Cantor is reminding us to sing along, and between singing and then bounce along with it is very helpful. So we welcome Shabbat with light and with sweetness and with joy. And I'm going to invite Ruth and Roxy to come up and to join us for lighting of our Shabbat candles. Would you like to come with me?
Roxy
Excellent. There we go. Okay. Roxy's on the left. I'm on. Okay, perfect. All right. We're going to come to a step right here. 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. And we're going to come around this way a little bit. And we're going to go right here. Beautiful. And we're going to turn for our candle lighting blessing on page 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light the lighter, and then you're going to hold it with me. Perfect. Here we go. Zachor v'shamor. Perfect. I'll set that down. And then we'll bring Shabbat to ourselves, and to our family, and to our world, and we'll join together with our blessing of candle lighting.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
As I like to do, I blow a kiss to everybody for a sweet and wonderful Shabbat. So we're going to say right here too, and I have the Kiddush cup with grape juice in it. So if you want to hold this with me, here we go. I'll hold it with you as well. And we'll join together with our Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher yetziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'iltanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltzanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
L'chaim, I'll let you have a sip there if you like of some grape juice, please. Whoops, sorry. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Roxy, here, little grape juice. There you go. No? It was just a little. I'm going to bring you over this direction with me. There you go. And we're going to go carefully in just one more step. There we go. Now we got 3. 1, 2, and 3. Toda raba. Mazel tov. Thank you. I'm going to get in trouble with Noach, I can tell. Yeah, just wait for challah later. I throw it. Yeah, done. Hine matovu manayim, how truly wonderful it is for us to be together. Page 10. If you like your prayer books, right underneath your seat, right there, Noach. There you go.
Hine
matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom Alechem, page 24.
Shalom Alechem, Malachi HaSharem, Malachi Elyon. Hi Melech, Malachi Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem LeShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni LeShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Mihi Melech Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Chatzi Kaddish, page 26.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chaydecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv v'meru.
Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam ulam me'almaya, yitbarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipahar v'yitromam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yit'ale v'yit'ala shemei dekudsha berichu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'yimeru.
Amen. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time. Even at unlikely times and through unlikely places, there is no place on earth without the presence. As we rise now, page 28, Baruch Hu.
Yai dai 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 dai
Yai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
We turn to page 31. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Page 32.
אהבת עולם את ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ולילה. באהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
Please be seated. As we turn to page 36, we join together Ve'ahavta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Page 40.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדם הקודש נורא תהילות ספר מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדם הקודש נורא תהילות ספר Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai. מלכותך ראו בניך חוקי הים לפני משה ומרים זה ליאנו אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד Who is like you? Adonai, who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai.
Page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, hapore sukat shalom aleinu, ve'akol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 44.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם. בני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נחש, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נחש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. We rise now, page 46, Amidah.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh HaKol, V'Zocher Chasei Avot V'Imahot, ומביאו לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מהאל הקדוש.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence to do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yir'ah na'avod. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha u'cha na'el lehodot. So we join together, page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov be'einecha levalet et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
So we turn now to page 253. We take moments of offering blessings for healing, for refuah shlema, complete healing of mind, body, and spirit. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu Avraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. Hu yivarech et hacholim. I invite you this time, if there are those in your life or in our community that we'd like to include in our Mishaberach, as I turn and face in your direction, to please share their names with us.
Marie Reinwald.
Judy Erler.
Thank you.
Naomi Lawson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chuck Williams. Thank you. Hakadosh Baruch Hu Yimaleh Rachamim Alehem, Hachilimam Urapotam Ulhachizikam V'yishlach Lehem Mehera Refuah, Refuah Shlema Min HaShamayim, Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, Hashta Ba'agala Uvizman Kariv V'nomar, Amen.
Amen.
May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing, with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We take a few moments now to listen to the prayer within our own hearts.
Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Say shalom aleinu, ve'al שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן ועל כל ישראל amen.
Well, it is my honor to welcome our guests who join us from near and far, but close. No matter how many miles apart, how wonderful it is to share Shabbat together, because that's truly what brings us all into one space and in one moment together. Noach, I was reading with your bio and that you had actually used dogs in the army in Israel. Interesting coincidence. So a young man today I was speaking with, we unfortunately had a funeral here. His grandfather passed away. But Jordan, the youngest of the Fox children, 10 years ago, his mitzvah project for his bar mitzvah was raising money for the dogs that supported the troops in Israel. So I don't know if you had a connection with that agency as well, but I thought it was very, very interesting to read about you and that's where your love started, but now moving to a wonderful place of peace with the dogs, of bringing this great light for those who are in need of another set of wonderful eyes. So I thought I'd share that with you briefly, Noach, and along with our congregation, because I thought that was very interesting of Jordan to share that. So we didn't really plan it, who's going to go first. So we have Michael Leventhal, so most of you already met everybody outside. Those of you who didn't, go onto the website on tbsoc.com and click on the link where you can see about everybody there, everybody's bios, because I'm not going to go through everything. But Michael, did you want to start first? Okay. Michael, oh sorry, I'm getting Michael and Igal mixed up, sorry. Michael is the executive director of the Israel Guide Dogs. So Shabbat Shalom. Thank you,
Shabbat.
welcome.
I wasn't planning to speak, so I'll keep mine very brief. But every nonprofit begins with a person finding a need and seeing a greater need. And our nonprofit began with a 26-year-old young man who trained dogs for the military, and when he got out of the military, decided he wanted to do for good. So the 26-year-old man was Noach Braun, and he found it very difficult to become trained as a guide dog trainer. No school here in America would accept him, and it was a long process. And to just make a long story very short, he met my family on the first night of Hanukkah in 1986, and my father fell in love with him. And he said, here's a young man with a dream, and how can I not help him? So my father got involved, helped Noach get an education in guide dog mobility training, and we've stayed connected ever since. We're now, we started this in '86, so it's 30 years. And really the people that you should hear from is Noach, and of course from Ruth directly. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for inviting us into your homes as well. And Noach, I think, say a few words, and then we'll have Ruth say some more.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank you, Rabbi, for inviting us. And for all of you that stayed at home, look what you have missed. We came all the way from Israel. And the next one, you missed Roxy, but to pet her. But I hope and I urge you to, next time that you're in Israel, come and visit the Israel Guide Dog Center for the Blind. There's no better way than coming and seeing the place. So we are only 20 minutes south of Tel Aviv, and in this incredible place we changed already more than 600 people's lives and their families and their society. And what do we do at the Israel Guide Dog Center for the Blind? It's very simple. We take these amazing puppies, we raise these puppies by amazing, wonderful, good-hearted families and students, and they give love and affection to these dogs. And I'm sure that you all know what's the meaning of Kelev in Hebrew, which is Kulo Lev, full of heart, and they give their heart to their dogs. And later on, these puppies come to the center. As I told you, we are 20 minutes south of Tel Aviv, very easy to come and visit us. And in our place, we have amazing, wonderful team that take these dogs, and with 6 months of training, we give them all the alphabet, how to guide blind people. And I think that in this story, I'm not the story, the real heroes are people like Ruth, that regardless the fact that they lost their vision, they didn't lose their desire to live. And the second hero in this story is the dog. In this case, this is Ruth and Roxy. I'm just here making the shidduch between what we do back home, and I would like to let Ruth coming up here and to help me to tell us why so many years ago Norman and myself decided to do it. And because Ruth is the person that can tell us how is life before she had Roxy and now that she has Roxy. So just a second. במיקרופונים, ואת לא צריכה לגעת בהם, פשוט לדבר מפה.
Okay.
Can you hear?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. My name is Ruth, and this is Roxy. You can see her. Yeah.
They won't be able to see her if you put her here. No.
Maybe I can speak from here. You can hear me?
No, but I think that she...
Here, you know what? Yeah, you can, but I'm going to move, the microphone's going to go to here on your left.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Thanks. So Roxy is my guide dog, and I got Roxy from the Israeli Guide Dog Center for the Blind in November 2015. Roxy is almost 3 years old, and we are together a little more than 1 year. My story is a story about birth. When I gave birth to my son, his name is Uriah, I was also reborn. 4.5 years ago, I was in the labor room for 6 hours, and during that time, I felt how the room became whiter and whiter, and everything around me disappeared. My husband and I understood that something happened, but we didn't know exactly what and how dramatic it is. Apparently, my genetic disease, retinitis pigmentosa, progressed very quickly, and after a few days, we returned home, and I remember the moment that we opened the door, and I can't see my house. I could not see my house. I went upstairs to my room and started to cry, and my husband came after me and tried to cheer me up. But I knew that he is sad and helpless. That times I understood that I became a mother. I lost my vision, I lost my job, and my relationship with my husband became complicated. The first thing that I wanted to do is to go out with my son Uriah, and I had no idea how I'm going to do it. But I swore no matter how difficult it will be, I will be a good and normal mother to our son. I then called to the Israeli guide dog and asked for a guide dog ASAP. They told me, it's not like that. You first must learn how to walk with a white cane because you need some orientation outside. So I understood that I have no choice and I must learn how to walk with a white cane. The things I hate. I remember the day that I need to go out with my teacher and my white cane, and I wanted the ground to open up and I will disappear. After almost a year of waiting for a guide dog, I got a call from the Israeli guide dog That call made me the happiest person on earth. They told me, "Hello, Ruth, we have a guide dog for you." If I can compare my life today to my life before I became blind, so to walk with Roxy, it's like to hop into my car and be on my way. And believe me, when I am on my way, no one can stop me. I want you to understand, Roxy's leash and harness are like my car keys. And thanks to Roxy, I got my independence and my freedom back again. And when we walk together, I have a big smile on my face that no one can take away from me. I pray that more blind people like me will have a guide dog and be free and independent. Thank you for listening and wish you a nice evening.
Can we see if anybody has any questions? Is that okay? Do you mind if we
Would
ask
love to.
any questions? Does anybody have any questions?
Please do
Rita?
not be shy.
Go ahead, Rita.
To Ruth or to me?
To Ruth, please. You have a little boy. How, when he was a baby, did you push a carriage and walk the dog or walk with the cane? How did you manage to raise your child?
It was difficult, of course, because all my blindness became so quickly, and I have no time to cry and to stay alone and to give up. No, it doesn't on my mind, because I became a mother and I decided, okay, what I'm going to do now. I'm going to be a good and normal mother to our son, and no matter what will happen, I do anything that my son be proud of me and can be a normal child with a normal mother like everyone. This is the important things for me.
So how did-
she asked you how practical, איך את עבדת עם ילד ומקל או עם כלב, איך הלכת עם העגלה? היא שאלה מבחינה פרקטית.
Okay, the first year I go with a white can because I need to wait to a guide dog. And to go with a white can, it's so difficult because when you hold the white can, you need through all the bump on the way and bump in the garbage on the street, and sometimes I'm scratched from the trees. It's really, really not nice, and it's very difficult. But after almost a year, I got Roxy, and we go together. With my left hand, I took Roxy, and in my right hand, I hold Uriah, and we're going together, and Roxy know how to lead us. And through all the things on my way, and even I didn't know what I threw because she going straight and so safety and so quickly, and it's much better than the white can.
Well, your son is very fortunate because he has a lovely mother and you have a lovely daughter.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Question.
Yeah, Heather.
So how does Roxy know how to lead you? I mean, like, how would you know there's stairs or to stop or?
First of all, we trained the dogs for 6 months to do everything you just said much deeper. It takes 6 months to take a dog that just had the love and affection from the family, and in 6 months we trained them first to walk on the sidewalk straight, then stop at the down curb, at the corner, then go around obstacles, and then respond to different commands, direction commands, etc., obedience, and the trainers, the team at the Guide Dog Center, what they do, every step, every period that the dog goes through, we do a blindfold test. So we imitate ourselves as blind people, and the dog has to respond to according to the test. And of course, later on, after we train the dog 6 months and the dog pass all the tests, when the dog is ready to be matched with the person, like Ruth, then we invite the people to come to our place. We have an amazing hotel with 6 bedrooms, and during the few weeks that they come and stay with us, we give them all the tools how to walk with the dog. And so they need to learn how to trust the dog, and it's a relationship between a pilot and a navigator. So in this case, the pilot, the person in charge will be the Ruth, and the navigator is the dog. So the dogs actually walk and avoid obstacles, and when it comes to a stop, first the person will feel through the handle of the harness when the dog stops. So and it's about relationship, it's about trust, and try to imagine what does it mean losing your vision and you need to trust a dog. It doesn't work like that. You have to build it step by step, and this is what we do at the guide dog school. And what's amazing is that this non-profit organization is free of charge for people with blindness. Although guide dog cost $25,000 to $30,000, the blind people don't pay anything, and we, of course, need the people's support in order to exist, to make sure that to function this organization. So in the beginning, they build the trust when they come to the center, and then when they finish the few weeks course, then one of our team member will take the person back home and to the person's home, and then help the person to readjust in the environment and to the family and to the workplace, etc., etc. And we lead the people all the way until we feel or they feel that they can be alone. And unfortunately, dogs at the age of 10 or 11 getting old, and we have to retire the dog. And the beauty is that they know that the Israel Guide Dog Center for the Blind is there forever. So every 8 years they need to replace the dog, and we are there for them. It's yes, please.
Do you use a multitude of different breed of dogs other than yellow labs? And then how is it that you might match a dog's personality to a person's personality? Is that something you would do? You might have a dog, but you might decide, this isn't a good dog for Ruth because of personality issues.
We gave to Ruth a Chihuahua, and she said it's not good. The dogs that are used are mostly Labradors and Golden Retrievers, and crossbreed between Golden Retriever and a Labrador, and German Shepherds. These are the 3 breeds that are mostly used. Sometimes you can see standard poodles and other breeds, but they're mostly retrievers. And the reasons are because the traits of dogs that are willing to please, are friendly, concentrate, and can do the job, the right size. I was joking about the Chihuahua. So the dog cannot be too small and cannot be too big. A Great Dane to go into a cab, it's not practical. About personality, of course, I could be the best trainer in the world. If I will not do the right shidduch, I will miss it. So we need to know the person, and we need to know the dog, and we learn each of them. And when the dogs are ready, there are people waiting for these dogs. We ask the people to come over to the center. We test maybe 1, 2, 3 dogs with them, and mutually we decide which is the best dog for the person, and we try to succeed, and usually we do.
I know when you're matching, men and women, that's not easy either. But at least they both
We are much better at the Guide Dog Center, because I understand in marriage, and there's like 50% break. So
There you go.
in our case, we're much better.
They both like to walk on the beach, and they both like to go to play. But when you're looking at a dog's personality, are you looking for, what are you looking for to match personality?
Well, first of all, physical, the speed. It depends on the person's speed. So some dogs are slower and quicker. So the speed and the walk capacity. Some dogs likes to walk hard and a lot of workload, and some are more, quieter and do not need too much workload. So and the environment. We have to understand the family situation and the work situation. Many things into consideration. And we all know in our families, even if we have 3, 4, 5 brothers and sisters, we are different. So also in each litter, if you have 8 puppies, they are different. So we try to match the best personality of the 4-legged to the 2-legged and find the best. Yes, please. Oh.
It's okay.
Here in the United States, we have laws that say that service animals can be wherever. Are there similar laws in Israel, or are they not cut off?
Yes, we are full members of the International Federation of Guide Dog Schools, and so we are part of the world, and that's, by the way, an opportunity for me to thank not only you for coming tonight, for many people like Jordan that you mentioned that support different causes here at Guide Dogs for the blind here and in Israel. And of course, we learned many years ago about the laws here, and we implemented them. And in fact, in Israel, a year ago, a few Knesset members helped us to pass the law that not only, and I don't know if you know Rabbi Dov Lipman. I don't know if you heard Rabbi Dov Lipman. He was a Knesset member, and he and other people helped us that now we can, from the puppy that is raised by the family to the trainer, and of course with a blind person, they all can go into any public place, and without any restrictions, and they need to present a coat or a card to show to the public that there are puppies in training and dogs in training, and later on, of course, guide dogs with their harness. So we are quite well.
Rita?
I have two questions. One, I always thought that dogs were colorblind. So if you come to the stoplight, I know there's a chirper here, where you hear a little chirping when the light changes. Do they have that in all the world, or is it?
We do, but when Ruth and Roxy come to a junction, it's not Roxy's task. It's Ruth's task to decide when it is safe to cross by listening. It's much tougher for a blind deaf client. For that's another issue. But since Ruth's hearing is good, we teach the blind people how to judge traffic. If the person does not feel safe, he can always ask for help from the public, from pedestrians that come across him or her. But it's for the blind person's responsibility to decide when it's safe. However, if the person misjudge traffic and he starts to cross and a car comes, many times the dog will stop and will use his own judgment as well. But we don't rely on it. I cannot. It's Ruth's responsibility to decide when to cross, when it is safe to cross.
The second part of the question is, when Ruth, for instance, goes on an airplane, does she have to purchase a seat for the dog?
No.
Is she allowed to take the dog on with
Yes, we came 2 flights. I don't know if you pay attention that I have a jet lag. I don't know. Did you pay attention? Yes. Yes. Rabbi saw me that I'm like that.
No, you were doing great. You were wide awake.
So we had 2 flights. 2 flights. One from Israel to New York, 11 or 12 hours, and then 5-6 hours here. And the dog sits next to you. You don't have to pay. Of course, the dog is free, and you don't have to muzzle the dog. And it's like any person, and free, of course.
But on the floor.
No, on the floor. But
Don't let the dog drink too much before.
no. We fast them. We for 16, 18 hours before. We ask them not to. We make sure that they do not eat because it's much better to be a little bit angry than to go to the bathroom. So.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you, and please, I would like to say a few things. Again, many thanks for this shidur that I understood that Eagle made, and for you to know that Eagle is here, only 40 minutes away from you. And I think Eagle and Mike left there some envelopes and bookmarks and some information. And I urge you, please come and help. And for those that didn't make it for half an hour, now you have to come all over and see us at the center.
Perfect.
Shabbat Shalom, and and lovely to be here with you.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Toda rabba. Thank you, Roxy. Toda rabba, Ruth. So this is a wonderful opportunity. You know, as I mentioned, you know, Jordan had done his mitzvah project. These are different mitzvah projects for our kids and also for ourselves as well. So Igala and Mike, I hope you guys will leave us those materials so we can share those. We actually have Mitzvah Day that's going to be coming up the end of March. So we can be sharing this information to not only, we have a lot of students who will do mitzvah projects around animals. And so hopefully we can kind of put some of that energy, especially to this wonderful and important project that's in Israel. It's truly, it's this beautiful shidduch. Just watching Roxy and Ruth together is absolutely beautiful. So Roxy, we like you. Thank you for coming. And Roxy also likes Noach. It's a good thing. Very briefly, you all have all of your bulletins for everything that's going on. Don't forget, Rabbi Danelle and Wendy will be here in a couple of weeks. Next Shabbat, we will have Rabbi Peter Levy, who is the regional director of the ADL, speaking with us at services. So please come next week for that important speaker. And then the following week will be Rabbi Danelle and Wendy Bakarski, a whole weekend. Please make sure if you haven't registered already to do so. And lots of other great things there. But of course, Purim is going to be really awesome. And you're not going to want to miss it because we are joining together with Congregation B'nai Tzedek and also Beth Tikva. And in fact, that Friday night, March 10th, we will not have services here. We're going to be joining together at Congregation B'nai Tzedek in Fountain Valley with a Shabbat dinner at 6 and Shabbat services and a crazy Mid-East side story is the name of the spiel. And it's going to be very fun. And then on Saturday night, we'll be here with a Megillah reading, casino night. Costumes are highly encouraged, and it is 21 and over only because it's a Vegas theme. What happens here on Purim stays here. And then, of course, the next morning, dun, 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 dun,
Hamilton.
there you go. So if
2 stars right there.
So exactly. So if you can't afford to get tickets to see Hamilton, this is even better. There you go.
It is better.
It is better. Absolutely.
Tomorrow morning, we've got music and meditation at 10:30 in the chapel.
Thank you. Yes. Come say, if you ever wondered why we say Shalom, it's all about the.
Oh.
There you go. With that, we turn in our prayer books for Aleinu L'Shabeach as we, here we go. Page 282, please rise. Aleinu L'Shabeach Ladon HaKol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו We remain standing as our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, yet truly their memories are forever a blessing. On this Shabbat, we remember Audrey Weinstein and John P. Davies, those who have recently departed from our lives. We recall those whose yahrzeits we recall on this Shabbat and during this coming week. Bernice Joy Aaron, Samuel Berman, Fan Brown, June Chalson, Faye Chase, Sylvia Esco, Joseph Friedman, Max Goldberg, Ann Goldstein, Joseph Gorin, Tilly Gross, Cecilia Hempel, Sarah Hodes, Wayne Horwitz, Ray A. Joseph, Virginia Kefauver, Dan Mirko, Abraham Moskowitz, Robert E. Newman, Michael Natikman, Neil Olaf, Sandy Kanselbaum Peterson, Stella Rosenfeld, Geraldine Rosenthal, Samuel Saltzman, Rose Scheffler, Gerald Michael Silver, Susanna Silver, Florence Smith, Adelaide M. Sobel, and Saul Wasserman. If there's anyone here who's in the period of mourning of Shiva Shloshim or Shana or is observing a yahrzeit, if I have not called out their names, I invite you to please share their names with us as I face in your direction. For all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, we take them into our hearts with our own, along with all those who have given their lives al Kiddush Hashem for the sanctification of God's holy name. So we turn now to page 294, Kaddish Yatom, our mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, bi'alma divra chirtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei t'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shemei rabba mevorach le'elam l'omei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudasha b'richu, Leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu yasei shalom, aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who are bereaved, and let us say together, Amen. Hey, Roxy, there's challah involved. Okay, Noah, I'll be good. I'll take it to the other side. There we go. Ooh, ah. All right, come here, guys. Share with me. Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. Go ahead, take a piece. Wow. There you go. Got it, Roz? Perfect. There you go. Bing. There you go. Hey, Yoni. Our blessings come not only from our hands, but also God on high. There you go. Please. And we joined together with our closing song. I think Cantor has a really good sense of humor because he's taking off and he's going to be going to Ireland. So he's looking for a little jig music right now.
If you feel like dancing. Ushavtem mayim b'sason mimayeh ha'yeshua. Ushavtem mayim b'sason mimayeh ha'yeshua. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hey, mayim b'sason. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hey, mayim b'sason. Hey, 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 hey. Mayim, 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 mayim b'sason. Mayim, 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 mayim b'sason. Shoftem mayim b'sason, mimayeh ha'yeshua. Shoftem mayim b'sason, mimayeh ha'yeshua. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hey, mayim b'sason. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hey, mayim b'sason. Hey, 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 hey. Mayim, 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 mayim b'sason. Mayim, 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 mayim b'sason.
Shabbat Shalom. May this be a Shabbat of health, of happiness, of peace, and doing wonderful acts of tzedakah and making new friends, both of 2 legs and of 4. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Come have some challah too, please.
I posted it a long time ago. Marla made this for me. Yeah.